Hi and welcome. Thanks for downloading the 2 Santa Belly cards. You'll notice in the document that I left all of the pieces that go together as a separate entity. I didn't group them so that you can move them around to where you want. You could print both cards. Actually, you could cut both cards or just one. And this would look adorable if you used real Christmas patterned paper in the package area. You could make them into place cards. You could make a little sign on your door. And you could add glitter and or sparkle. You as the end user, who I always have in mind for a variety of creating cards of your own liking and giving. So like and subscribe to never miss a tutorial. And thanks so much for purchasing from my design store in the Silhouette store. Ho, 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 and welcome to the Santa Bellies holiday cards tutorial. I offer both card fronts in the SVG because I really just couldn't decide which one was cuter, so I wanted to give you both. I've cut them out. I'm going to use my Zig pen for easy spots. I'm also going to use some Zot dots that I get at a local craft store. I do have some foam dots or pop dots, tweezers, and miscellaneous tape, and a pusher, or I'm not actually sure what this is used for. However, I think it's for sewing so that you don't get your fingers caught in the machine, which is very smart. So let's put this first gift Santa together first. I'm gonna actually just put the base on the card, which is this burgundy red. I did cut the card stock out of white, so I'm going to put that on the side for a moment. And let's take off his mittens. Package. And you'll notice that I cut 2 bows out of the gold because I can get to decide if I want to do it like this and do it in raised. Also, you'll notice in the file that the ribbon of the gift is a little bit darker, but I didn't want to cut it out of different color paper personally, but I thought if you wanted to do that, you certainly could. I think just when you pop dot it, it looks 3-dimensional. So the first thing we're going to put on is this shadow. I'm going to put it on my little notebook here. And you can see that if I lay it in, I'm going to use my tape. And I'm going to use a little Zig pen here on the strips of, so this is really the belt position, which will be in black. So I'm gonna put this down. Oh, that's my kitty in the background. And you can see how the gray shadow fits in to the divot of the red. So I'm gonna put this one down. Again, it goes right into the curve. Now we're going to put the white beard and Santa's suit fluff into position. Here's his beard. I just love creating for Christmas. I hope that you enjoy making these as much as I totally enjoy creating them for you. So I'm gonna put his belt and yes, this is not in the file. It's, my paper got a little short. So don't worry about that little cutout there. So here's his belt, and it fits again into the curve of the mitten shadow, or the fluff shadow. I'm going to use my tweezer for the buckle. Tweezers always just make it easier to position in. So it's sort of the buckle under his big belly. So you'll notice the mittens and the shadow. So it's the forward shape, not the back shape. So you see the forward shape so that you have the shadow in the back. The forward shape here, not the shadow in the back. And I'm actually going to put the mittens on after, because I want the package to actually be in his little mittens. So let's put this package on. This is your shadow green at the top. And of course you could make the paper of the packaging into a fun textured Christmas paper if you wanted. And the ribbon I'm going to put down with my zig pen, because I want the ribbon to be flat, but I want the bow to be raised. And you can see the edge of the ribbon is where it folds. So now my bow, I'm going to use these pop dots And again, you could either do it this way, which I think I'm going to, even though the file is laid out like this, although that actually does look kind of cool. This could be a little too confusing. All right, I'm gonna put that on as it should be. Or you could add some glitter to the packaging. Certainly after you put it together, you could add some glitter dots. So this is going to go right in here. Oh, but I'm not going to be able to see my white. So let's just take a good guess here and put a little pop dot on the sleeve fluff so I can tuck the package underneath. And then I could always add other pop dots. So you see I'm putting it towards the edge of the outside. So I'm gonna level it up. Let's put this one here. Again, it goes to the front curve, even though the pop dot's in the back. And I'm gonna see where my package is going to sit. I think, you could certainly follow the exact of the image, but I think right there would be cute. And then the mittens will go in this way. So he's holding one up and one down. I think I'm going to pop dot the mittens in position. Again, there's no actual position for you to follow. You just want to sort of put it in so looks like he's hugging the package. I think we're gonna do. So again, I don't have any pop dots here yet, but I am going to pop dot the package. going to slide this under carefully. Again, I'm holding it above the area so that my pop dots aren't sticky. And you'll notice that these are very thin. I'm going to put it down, I'm going to press it down. So now I am going to add 2 pop dots to the mitten. As you can see that it's a little more raised. If I just put 1 pop dot in, if I only put 1 pop dot in, it won't sit high. Like you see, if I press it down, it looks too flat. So I'm literally just putting 2 of these little hexagons together. Sometimes I'll use the clear pop dots because they're much larger. I'm gonna stick this one down right here. And then this gets attached to the card. And I think this should be pop dotted too. I'm going to add a little extra glue over here. I see his beard is coming up. So I am going to pop dot the first belly card onto the cardstock that I made. And these are so easy to use. It adds quick dimension. Be inside the card. Oh, so cute. Get that. The ultimate gift-giving Santa card. So for my ho ho ho, and you'll notice in the file that the positions are open so that you can move them around. I didn't want to leave it so that you couldn't utilize your paper best, you know, all compounded or anything. So I'm going to use this tape. So you see I can either add the tape to this, or as in the first one, I added it to the paper stock. So we're going to put our shadow of the white. So this is just going to highlight the belly band to be a little bit higher. So I'm going to put this on first. And again, I'm going to eyeball it to the middle. And then I'm going to put the white fluff on. And that also goes into the middle so that you can see the shadow on either side. Yes, you could put this on 3-dimensionally, but I'm not. I am going to put the belt on 3-dimensionally though. And the buckle. And then I will need one for this piece. Otherwise, I think it'll flop around weird. I'm just gonna put that right on there. Right. Let's take these coverings off. Put that right into the center. And now the ho ho ho. So I designed it straight, but you can put it on however you choose. Again, you could cut these out of like a glitter paper or something more decorative if you prefer. So I'm going to use my zig pen, and I'm just gonna put them on straight for now. Again, I'm just gonna eyeball it, lay it right down. Let's take this next one. I am going to press this down though with my clay tool. And I'm going to line it up. Just drop it right into position. Final word. And I'm going to try to just line that up with the first one. Press down. There you have it. 2 fun Santa-filled cards. Or certainly you could make this into a place card, or you could make a real gift card here that he's holding. And then maybe just use like a double-sided tape, something that would be easy to remove without ripping the card up. I hope that you enjoyed making these 2 cards. Like and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a tutorial or see what's new and exciting in my silhouette design store. Thanks so much for watching.